Chlöe Swarbrick is one of the most significant politicians on the political left. She is the leader of the third biggest party in Parliament. She has repeatedly won the electorate of Auckland Central. Auckland Central is far from a left-wing seat. Ardern couldn't win it, National used to hold it. Winning it is a genuinely impressive achievement. She is highly popular among young, left-leaning people. She is a very good political communicator, but she has proven to be anything but perfect. Her leadership of the Green Party has been marked by scandals and controversies. The Darlene Tama idiocy, Timothy Paul's foolish comments, Benjamin Doyle's creepy social media activity. The latter two incidents especially made clear the weaknesses of Chlöe's leadership. She failed to do anything to get her MPs in line. They were engaging in blatantly irresponsible rhetoric and behaviour, and there was no consequence whatsoever. To the contrary, she defended the indefensible. She went full sophist, blabbering about absurdism and irreverence. She is basically Luxon, but much smarter. The same meaningless word salad, just with bigger words. The same empty, hollow rhetoric, just more well-spoken. The same weak leadership. The Green Party has been plagued by scandal after scandal. She is a good politician, but a bad leader. I think she is no longer the asset that she once was, not in her current position. I actually had a much more positive video scheduled, but I took it down after the Doyle controversy. She claims she wants to replace Labour as the big left-wing party. This is ludicrous. The Greens cannot even govern their own party, they are not fit to govern the country. Labour has massive amounts of experience in government, the Greens have none. Many of their MPs are radical activists who have no discipline whatsoever. They cannot and should not replace Labour until they can enforce order in their own ranks. I thought Swarbrick's weak leadership in the face of the recent controversies was simply indefensible. She wholeheartedly defended Doyle's behaviour, and she did so with word salad and dishonest claims portraying valid criticism as simple misinformation and conspiracy theories. She refused to take any responsibility. It was all just dishonest deflection. It was terrible leadership epitomised, bad excuse-making, and a total disinterest in taking responsibility. A total disinterest in enforcing order within one's own ranks. She went from one of the left-wing MPs I respect the most to one I respect the least. It actually made Labour look great by contrast. The Greens should be careful about basing their appeal on the popularity of a single person. When the person leaves, it can spell disaster. Look at the Labour Party when Helen Clark stepped down, and later on when Ardern stepped down. The parties became so reliant on the popularity of a single person that without them they had nothing. Well, other than an identity crisis, of course. The Greens would be wise to avoid making this mistake. I think Swarbrick was infinitely better as a standard politician, not a leader. She is a good communicator, but she has failed to provide strong leadership that enforces discipline in her own ranks. Allowing Doyle's social media posts to go unaddressed for so long is simply inexcusable. It is bad leadership. Chlöe Swarbrick is not an exceptional politician. She is far better than some, but like any politician, she is flawed. A cult of personality is not what the left needs.